about baseball. Trouble with the Curve. Okay, so the big guy movie reviews. Like this review, hit that subscribe button. The Facebook link below, Blip TV version of this review with trailer footage, and let's get on with the review of Trouble with the Curve, starring Clint Eastwood, John Goodman, Amy Adams, Justin Timberlake, Robert Patrick, and Matthew Lillard. This is a very good movie. I was pretty surprised at how good it was, and I really liked it a lot. Eastwood is pretty much at a time in his life when he can only play pretty much very alien characters that are struggling with being very old and stuff. So. And this movie is an alien baseball scout, and he doesn't want to retire. He's totally reluctant to it. He's losing his eyesight. That's his main flaw. And he has a daughter played by Amy Adams called Mickey, short from Mickey Mantle, his favorite baseball player. And they don't have that good of a relationship together. They have a pretty good relationship, but the main problem is that they're not very good at talking to each other on emotional issues. Okay, and this movie is directed by Robert Lorenz, who directed $1 Million Baby, Mystic River, and Absolute Power. Hey man, Absolute Power and $1 Million Baby were both Clint Eastwood movies. Yes, Clint Eastwood is an alien baseball scout named Gus Lobo, and he is going to North Carolina to scout this baseball player named Bo Gentry that plays for the minors. What, he plays for the minors, or he plays for a high school or college team or something? And this kid is very much an I and team kind of kid, very much a showboat. The game has gone to his head. He thinks he's all that kind of kid. And Gus really can't see very well. So he relies mostly on his ears sometimes to figure out where or not a baseball player can play well. He listens to how the guy hits the ball and how well the sound comes out, if the sound sounds right. John Goodman is Clint Eastwood's best friend in the movie. John Goodman is Pete Klein. Okay, Pete Klein. That's the last name of his character. And he is also a co-worker of Gus's in baseball. And Pete goes to Gus's house one day and notices how bad his eyesight is, because he notices his table is up on his couch all messed up and everything, and he gets concerned and convinces Mickey, Gus's daughter, to go with him on this baseball scouting trip. Amy Adams is Mickey, who is Gus Lobel's daughter, and is a lawyer. But she knows a lot about baseball, loves baseball, and she spends time with her father. But they don't really spend hard time. They don't really talk a lot about emotions or about the past, what it is that keeps them emotionally apart. And we got Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake is a former baseball player, and now he's a scout as well. And he was somebody that Gus Lobel mentored, someone that looked up to Gus Lobel. Is the name of his character? It's not even listed in the immediate cast here on the IMDb. You have to click the full cast in order to get his name. What the heck is wrong with IMDb? What is up with that? Okay, Johnny is his name. He should be up the higher end of the list, not in the lower end. What the heck? And he's the generic love interest for Amy Adams. He does a pretty good job in this film. I'm starting to think that there may be a real actor in him after all. Before, I usually see him as just a sex object for women or anyone else that is attracted to Justin Timberlake to go gaga over, and now I'm starting to think there's maybe a real actor in him. He does a very good job in this movie. Justin and Amy have very good chemistry, and yeah, Amy Adams and Clint Eastwood have very good father and daughter chemistry. You almost feel like there's a little bit of Clint Eastwood in Amy Adams, the way she acts. I think she may get either Best Actress or Best Supporting Actress for an Academy Award nomination for this movie. Robert Patrick is Gus Lobel's boss, I guess team manager or something like that. I guess you could say somewhere around there is his position. Matthew Lillard is this guy that's trying to get Gus Lobel's job. What's the name of Matthew Lillard's? Oh, Philip Sanderson. And he's a real smart ass too. Yeah, I really hate him. That Matthew Lillard's character. And much of this is very predictable, but I think you can give predictability a pass, although there are a lot of things that are very cliche in this movie. One of the subplots in this movie is Amy Adams' job as a lawyer. She is being offered this job as a partner, and she spends a lot of time talking on the phone, and so she's conflicted between spending more time on the phone, between talking on the phone with her law firm, or while she's spending time with her father, helping out in scouting this baseball player. Well, Chris Stuckman said that part got a little bit boring, but I kind of liked it. I was a little bit concerned about whether or not she was going to get the job of being a partner or not, and she's got some competition in the firm with a guy named Todd. And there are some other things that are kind of predictable as well. This is a pretty good movie despite the predictability of some things, or some things in the movie that just plain old cliche, like Matthew Lillard's character, or what happens at the end with Amy Adams and her job. I really like this movie a lot. I like the baseball aspect of this film. There were a lot of good scenes in this movie. There's a scene where Amy and Justin are clog dancing. That was a pretty enjoyable scene. I like the scene where Amy Adams is playing baseball with Clint Eastwood, and I think she hits a home run and runs around the bases. That is actually in the trailer, so that's not a spoiler. And that was so cool. And there were a lot of great scenes in this movie. It is a really good movie. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. I really like this movie a lot. I almost wanted to give this a 10 out of 10, but a 9 is just good enough for me. Definitely think it's an Oscar-worthy film, and definitely think Amy Adams will get an Oscar nomination for it. I'll be shocked if she doesn't. The movie definitely hits the ball out of the park. So go see the movie.